20 years ago, back in 2004, a 1990 Honda CRX VTEC drove into this very garage behind me under its own power and hasn't moved since. Today we get the opportunity to uncover the car and see just how much the last 2 decades have taken their toll on it. The current owner assures me there's a car in there somewhere, but we might have to do a little bit of digging to find it. So this promises to be a good one. I am James, he is Rich, you are watching Resto Nation, and this is another barn find video. Let's go and take a look. Now then, I've been told that there is a lot of stuff in the way of it. Okay. And he's not seen the car in a long, long time. Oh. Shall we?
Why not? We can't actually open it.
Ooh.
It's good it's going on this side. Oh wow. Yeah, there is a lot. Oh, God.
I think we've got some moving to do.
Okay.
Let's get on with it. S2000 AP1. What have you got? S2000 AP1.
Nice. They've almost got air in them.
They have. I think it's the only tyres in the garage that do.
Oh no, they don't. Oh, I wish we bought gloves.
Same. Can you see a car yet?
Yes.
How does it look? Let me see, let me see.
Ooh.
Oh, look at that.
I don't know whether they can though.
Let's have a look. Unseen for 20 years. I love it. I wonder what the windmill sticker is all about. Any ideas? Comment section. What have we got?
A lot of wheels.
A couple of boilers. What we got? Baxi Solo HE. Fantastic. Couple of fire extinguishers.
Oh, it hasn't gone through the window, so that's nice.
Which is nice. We've got a life jacket. You can put that on if we get a sinking feeling about the car. Oh, I love it. Right, let's get the rest of it out. Let's have a look. That's the majority of the stuff out. And what are we left with? A very dusty, hopefully well preserved 1990 CRX VTEC. And inside, steering lock on, and I think handbrake is not. So we've got 4 flat tyres that we need to pump up, and then we can roll it out and have a proper look inside of it.
We're not Australia. I just did the old.
Oh, spiders underneath the thingy.
Huntsman spider.
Oh, no thank you.
No.
No thank you. Do you want to work on getting the pump pumped up,
Yeah,
or getting the engine crane out that's touching the car?
You craney, old pumpy.
There you go, you're already at 0 PSI, so you'll be fine. Unlocking the door for the first time in 20 years. Come on. Yes.
Stop, because that sounds open.
Wow. Many cobwebs.
Other than that, not getting it then.
It smells good. It does smell nice. McDonald's wrapper, really?
From 1995.
Mileage 129,177 and a full tank of fuel.
Oh, a full tank of varnish?
Yeah, full tank of brown varnish. It's probably still better condition than current fuel we can get now.
Well, the Skyline had 6-year-old fuel in it and I took it on a drag strip.
That's because you're just too stingy to buy more fuel.
I put new oil in it. It's like the Marks and Spencer's advert is what I'm saying. And they're all pumping up Lilos and shit. And stuff.
Is it an advert with older people in it?
No.
No, can't use that music for you then. Sorry.
Wow.
Cobwebs? Situation update. That is taking air. That one has got 30 psi in it. We'll do the fronts. The handbrake is off, so we might get lucky and we might be able to just roll it out, which would be incredible. This went in here back in 2004 when it was 14 years old. And to me, that's not an old car. Because if you look at that RX-8 there, 2006, that's 18 years old today.
God, I'm old.
So that means that that is 2 years, to me that's a modern car, that's like brand new. That means that that is 2 years older than when that got stored away.
Wow.
That's mental. It's been in there more than half of its life.
I would have it.
There's a picture of a windmill on the back of the car. What does it say on the number plates?
Windmill Hill Motors.
Windmill Hill Motors, Windmill Hill Motors. I'm going to go and find out
So
if
what,
it
is
says
it a
the
one
same.
owner?
No. It's
That'd be hilarious if it was one owner.
2. No, I think it has had a couple. I haven't seen the V5. It's going to have one of the old V5s.
We're at 34.
That is way too much. I love it.
Too much of it.
Let's do the front. Let's do the front. More fire extinguishers and Windmill Hill Motor Co.
You're saying it's never been crashed. That's what you're saying, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what Mike Brewer says, isn't it? Match a number plate.
Hold out your hand.
Right. All 4 tyres have taken air. They're all at 30-ish psi. Handbrake is off, in neutral. Time to push it out for the first time in the light of day in 2 decades.
We can but try.
We can but try. Do you want to go in first? Or do you want to push on the wheels at the back? Because it's easier to push on the wheels, isn't it?
It is easier to push on the wheels.
Dreamy. And we've got to make sure we're free of that crane, because I don't really want to do any more damage than I already have. Because that is actually touching the crane. I think the crane is being held up by the car. On 3. Sake.
That ain't going anywhere at all.
Right, Tim, you've joined us at the perfect time.
Oh, that's good.
Because we're on dollies now at the back, so we've got wheels at the back that move.
That's great.
Is that moving or not?
We can get the jack under the front.
And then lift it up. Let's do that.
Let's
Let's try that.
Yeah. Man after my own heart.
Captain,
He's tight like me. I like it.
Captain of the Savvies. Look at you two becoming best friends. Oh, that moved. Yeah, we're good. Oh!
I got it.
Yeah. There we are. Look at that
right.
view.
Actually looks right. Doesn't it?
That looks really good.
I thought it would be.
That does
I really
look good.
didn't think it would be.
That does look good. Wow.
With the,
Even like even the rubber on the
Oh, I got it.
air inlet pipe looks
Well,
good.
sometimes a bit of damp isn't bad for plastics.
It's got oil.
It's got oil in it.
Yeah, and it's not soot. I've never been a one to be neglectful of oil changes. I took it off. Look at that.
You knew. You said you were only going to put it in for a few
I
months.
know.
But you planned it. You planned it not to be back on the road for 20
the
years.
battery terminal off, the handbrake off.
That looks amazing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That looks, it doesn't look like it's been sat for 20 years.
Engine mount looks good.
That's a good start.
I think the whole lot looks not bad.
No, I completely agree. It does.
Yeah.
I was expecting loads of oxidation on that inlet manifold.
So it looks better than my S2000, my 05 S2000.
I don't remember this bit. I know it's been like 14 years, but I don't remember.
See, you would have thought.
And also don't remember that massive
That
anti-locking brake unit over there.
is a diam for inlet, some sort of inlet depression. God,
Or is it cold start or something? Because it's got a little little diaphragm underneath it, hasn't it? Let us know in the comments section.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, there you go. So that's a little vacuum actuated thing.
So it tells you when you're idling. Yeah.
Wow.
See, brake fluid.
Radiator looks all right. Probably end up getting changed, but it is what it is.
It's all right. At least it's green. That's good. At least it's a copper one.
There you go. See. Coolant still looks brand new and it's right up on the max.
There you are. See.
I'll take
I
that.
look after my cars.
You do. You do. Out into the wilderness, I suppose.
Right. Yeah.
Do you two want to push and me like guide on the back? Because we're relatively lined up now, aren't we? I would say.
I'm not a great pusher, but at least we've got.
I'm happy to push if you want, Tim. I'll pull. Wait. Hey. We're stuck on the door frame. Shit.
You want help? You good?
Yeah, give it a try.
Right. Are we okay to go back? Because I don't want to lose momentum again once it's going.
No, you're good now.
You've got to keep going. Right. Are you ready?
Yep.
Oh. Right, we're going.
Go on, boys. Come on, boys. Right, wait there. How close are we to the... Do you want to see it back, Tim, and then we'll push?
Yeah, I'll see it back.
More?
Yeah.
Right, the wheels are outside. The wheels are outside.
All right, that's good. Well, you've got enough to walk around it, which is a good start.
So we don't come on to rain.
All right.
Exciting stuff, exciting stuff. What'd you go for? Save 20p.
Oh, that'll be in the sale, that's me.
That's
I
fine.
remember he said, I really regret fitting that because it doesn't sound as nice as a standard.
Really? I'm surprised. I used to have some real Larry Asbo exhausts on mine back in the day.
I
Same
suspect.
colour as yours as well, isn't it?
My B20 converted one was silver, but that was a K-Reg 93. And my early one, I had a celestial blue off of Chris Collins.
I only remember the silver one you had.
Oh, really?
Lexus lights on the back and everything.
No, it didn't have Lexus lights.
Did you not?
No, I've always had taste. It had original
I thought you
lights.
had no taste.
No. Right, let's have a little walk around and see what we got. Initial impressions, I think it's really good. Floors look good, sills look good. It's a little bit of a scabbing on the arch around here, but it is what it is. Tell you what, Tim, whilst walking around, tell us what got you into Hondas, because it's not your first and it's not been your last, has it?
I'm a motorcyclist.
So it was bikes initially, was it?
Because I bought a. My brother and I, we found this Honda C200, a 1964 Honda C200, which is a push-rod single.
Yeah.
And it was, and we managed to get it running because we practiced on the lawn mowers and stuff, and so we managed to get fuel in it and clean the carburetor out. Yeah, there you are. That's good. And we got it started and we ran it for a little while, and then it broke, and we had to take the engine apart to change the main beams, and splitting the crankcases, we managed to break a cam selector drum, which is a really, because my mate who's an animal said, "Oh, I'll help you," and he got this mallet and started hitting the shelves.
I got mates like that.
Yeah, I started hitting the shafts, and of course it pushed the cases apart, but the engagement arms on the pull so this cast iron thing broke. So we persuaded our dad to take us up to London, and we went to the scrapyard, and there was a tea chest full of stuff. And right at the top of one of these tea chests was a selector drum, and it's quite a complicated bit of cast iron with pins and everything. So we took it back, we built it, and that was it. And then we thought, this Honda stuff. They know how to make engines, because we'd been messing around with the British stuff and it was a nightmare. Nothing had oil, all oil pumps were shit, ignition systems didn't work. On a Honda it just kicked and we just used that, and then
that was it.
But then I had a VF 400, I wanted a CBX, that was the 6-cylinder one. And then I started noticing the cars, the Prelude was big. I used to love the Civics. I never owned any though.
No, I've never had a Civic myself. It's always been the CRXs myself.
But then I noticed in the 80s that when they bought out the Civic, the original 8-valve one, there was a guy, he said, this engine feels like it wants to rev. He said, it feels like the engines, the throttles are shut, but the engine really wants to rev. And as soon as you open the throttles, it revs. And it had, because it had good breathing, much better breathing than especially when I went to 16-valve head. Lower inertia, lower crank inertia, lower flank, so it just felt like a little racer.
Yeah.
And in the CRX, they just made it have some appeal.
Yeah.
It was
they got the styling right, didn't they? The whole, like the fastback and everything.
The Civics weren't bad of that generation.
They weren't a CRX, though, were they?
They weren't a CRX, and this CRX thing, personally, I was not totally convinced about the spoiler.
No, I like it. I like it.
But
Adds to it.
It was of the age. They put it on because that's what people wanted.
Yeah. And this was what? When did you get it then? Because obviously, off the road in 03, 04.
I would have got it about I used it for 2 years.
Yeah, crack on. Yeah.
Yeah, I used it for 2 years. I probably didn't put that many miles on it. I probably only put 8,000 miles on it.
That's the thing. It was before digital MOTs, so we got no real way of seeing, have we?
I remember I had a real old trouble on the getting it through the MOT because inside the rear caliper, there's like an internal spring mechanism and a non-return thing.
Got you.
And it's very clever because what it does is when the pad's warm, it moves the cam, which is on like a spiral thing. So it takes
like the old
play.
drums that used to like self-adjust.
Yeah,
got you.
In this case, it just moves this cam around, so the pads move along.
I got you.
And of course, when it gets a bit stiff, it won't budge. So you end up with lots of handbrake trouble. So you have to do all sorts of things to persuade this cam to move around.
Got you.
And that involves usually like hitting the cam on stuff and like pouring in fresh brake fluid. And anyway, in the end, I was really giving up. And then suddenly I was in the back and I was pulling on this and I heard this click. I thought, yes! I had a handbrake then.
Happy days.
So ran to the MOT station.
And that was that.
It would never do handbrake turns, mind you. It was never a demon rear brake, but it was good.
They were good. I mean, like I say, my memories are very fond. Yeah. I really do have fond memories because I say I've had a couple, not for a very, very long time. Should we go and have a little look round there, see what memories we got underneath in the driver's seat?
Well, it was always scratchy. My friend had it. I got a feeling a lot of the stuff was sort of high-speed autobahn work.
Oh yeah, you said. Did you say the previous owner was?
The RAF, and I think he was in West Germany. Or not the RAF, and MOD, and he was on supporting the MOD. So he was like.
And you said the majority of the miles were built up on the autobahn.
To talk to him anyways.
You say you're still in touch with him, aren't you?
Still in touch with him, Andy McCann.
Yeah. Interesting. Original steering wheel. I don't think I've had one with an original steering wheel. And the old sunroof button as well, next to the power mirrors. And back in the day, there was a little coin tray down there, wasn't there?
Yeah.
And then the ashtray, there used to be an option, and on the ashtray, you used to be able to get one, I think in Japan, that said personal box on it. Because I don't think they were big on smoking, is that right? Tell me in the comments section, I'm not sure. And they used to say personal box on it, and also there was a dash mat as well. Please tell me it's not got a dash mat in it. Does that dash mat remove? No.
Dash mat.
On top of the dash.
Oh,
has it got a dash mat?
It might have.
It's got a little rubber.
Oh,
was that
part.
the dash mat that people used to go crazy for?
Possibly.
Has it got a Honda logo in the middle?
It certainly does.
There you are.
Oh, wow. From memory.
It's probably worth £2 on its own.
I'll let you know. It's staying with the car, whatever it is.
Yeah, of course.
Amazing. Lots of memories for all of us, I think. But those memories cannot live on and grow unless we get the car moving. So we are going to try and free off the wheels by giving them a tap with a bit of wood, I think.
I'm going to try ringing him.
Gone to voicemail, I must have known. Old MOTs. Rear calipers.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Hi Andy, it's Tim. I just want to let you know, scratches come out of my lockup after 20 years and it's looking pristine.
Your ambition is incredible.
Just give me a ring if you get this message. I'm on the same old number.
Wow. That went quite well, didn't it?
I think you're ahead of the game now.
Well, you left the handbrake off 20 years ago, so you've certainly given me a head start on that one.
Also, I think you're a bit ahead of the game on the Resto because I don't think
there's not a huge, well, there's work, but there's not as much as we, it's more on the top where the bits are drip through the roof, isn't it?
There, and obviously it's the mechanical stuff which you have to do with anything.
100%.
I think that could be driving around soon if you wanted it to.
That's a very optimistic man. Anybody think he'd own the car for 20 years?
Well,
no, I'm always optimistic, always.
If you drove in, it'll drive out.
I would have driven it home.
Yeah, that is true. What an amazing prospect. I'm looking forward to restoring it on the channel. It's going to be a fantastic project, and thank you very much for leaving the handbrake off, giving me the opportunity, and swapping it for my RX-8.
I know.
You're an absolute star.
Well,
hopefully it stays good for you. This stays good for me, and we're all good, aren't we?
The thing is I like nice people. If I can do something for a nice
I'm
person,
not paying him to say this.
Because there's loads of shit people around.
There is, that is true.
But I will be ringing you up about gas stuff and cars and Vankel engines, and you won't get it for nothing.
Amazing.
But I'll tell you what, it's going to make me happy knowing that it's gone to someone in Bristol who's going to like drive it around and.
I'll pick you up in it after MOT time.
Yeah,
probably in the spring.
Right.
Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as we enjoyed filming it. And in our next video, we are going to do a massive, massive deep clean. 20 years of dirt coming off the car to make it as shiny as it used to be back in 2004. Over to you, Rich. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
I never polished it once.
That is how we're ending. That's fantastic.